Welcome back, everybody. It is your host Coinage here, coming at you with another one. Today it is Tuesday, December 9th. Hope you guys are staying nice and warm in this cold December. So I'll be covering AMC. I'll be covering a little bit on the low cap stocks, covering a little bit of GME, as GME did have earnings today. So we'll just be looking a little bit at GME. The time of recording, it is after hours. And so this is going to be the pre-December 10th video. I'll be making a post December 30 video, not sure when exactly. I'll probably wait a couple days, maybe, I don't know, I'll just kind of wing it, play by ear. But this is going to be the pre-December 10th. So today was the last day to cast your votes for the doubling of shares. I'm not sure when they're going to give the results, if it's going to be on December 10th or 11th, not sure. So I'll keep you guys up to date on that. But so again, thank you for all my subscribers. Thank you all for tuning in. I really do appreciate it. My year goal is to have 50 subscribers by the end of the year. I'm about 6 subscribers shy from reaching that goal. So if you guys can help me out there, I would really appreciate it. So without further ado, none of this is financial advice. Do your due diligence. You got to do what's best for yourself, so let's get right into it. So now AMC closed at $2.27. Currently the post, as you can see right there, it is at $2.27 as well. Now AMC has been a little bit quiet, I did expect for price to drop. As you could see right here from my analysis back on, I believe, was that Thursday or Friday when I made this analysis? I think Thursday of last week. So we're having some heavy consolidation right here, which kind of further strengthens my belief as to price action. I think it's going to drop before pushing forward. As you know, I think this setup that we have here is still very much valid. Like I said, as I stated on my last video, whenever dealers giving you such a good opportunity to buy, you can expect to target stop orders, take out the buyers before the buy. So I still think it's very much valid. So now if we take a look real quick at GME, so let's go ahead and get to the GME charts. It's a little interesting on GME, if this thing will load. It's taking a while. I'll just go ahead and pause. Nah, there it goes. Let's keep it rolling. All right, so GME closed at $23.18. Did have earnings here, as you can see. The post, however, is $21.78. Let's pull up the percentage here from where price is currently at. That is a 6% drop currently for the post. So I'm going to go ahead and pull up the earnings right here, the earnings report. You could see that the revenue, they expected to earn $987 million. However, they got $821, so pretty significantly lower as what expected. However, the actual earnings, did earn a little bit more, just a little bit more than expected. So kind of the same setup I mean, I don't know. It's really hard to say for GME. This is a 15-minute time frame. I mean, it's been bullish right here and then heavy consolidation, and now we're having a drop. Kind of the same setup as AMC, in my personal opinion. So yeah, I mean, tomorrow is a big day. We got the FOMC meeting, possibly going to be dropping 0.25% there, and you know, we also have this AMC meeting, which, you know, could possibly be the doubling of shares. If we get the doubling of shares, now AMC, I don't know, possibly could be toast. However, again, the chart, in my personal opinion, does look bullish, in my personal opinion. As you could see, the layout that I have right here, I think it'll start bleeding out tomorrow. But as I stated in my last video real quick, you know, I don't want to see price getting all the way down here, and I don't want to see a lot of consolidation right here. If it gets to this red zone area, that's fine, but I want to see a quick rejection away from here. If it gets under here, under this red area, under this $2 area, and stays below, I hate to say it, but that is bearish. We look at the weekly time frame for AMC, just to look at the macro picture. You could see price a few weeks back, beginning of November, it did get to this zone, but it, you know, very, very strong rejection, which is really good to see there. So that is the weekly. If we go to the daily, you know, we got wedge pattern still setting up. So yeah, my analysis, in my personal opinion, is still very much valid. So really, for right now, this is all speculation. In my personal opinion, it's still bullish. One thing I want to mention real quick, this is pretty interesting right here, because we do have this wedge pattern, and I'm going to go ahead and mute this. Oh, whoops. That way you can get a better picture. So you could see we have this, you know, wedge pattern, and then it kind of like breaking under, possibly gonna drop as I stated, and then shoot out. Now if we go to the 4-hour time frame, you could see from a macro standpoint, we kind of have the same thing that happened here. Very, very huge wedge pattern that's been forming. It dropped, and kind of same thing right over here, you know, but I personally think we will be breaking this. And if we go to the daily time frame, you know, I say, but within February, in my personal opinion, I think we will be trading, you know, right around this 200 moving average, which is you know, a little bit above this $3 area. In my personal opinion, which would be bullish, because then, you know, until we can cross this 50 moving average, which is this orange, crossing this 100 moving average on the daily time frame, golden cross, that's when AMC will flip bullish. As you can see, it has yet struggled to cross. Right here it did briefly, but since August of 2022, we have not been able to cross the 100 moving average. As you can see, this right here, we just have not crossed. Again, we attempted right here, but nope, failed. And back down here. So until we can cross that, that is when AMC will officially flip bullish. So, when is that going to be? Who knows? Is it going to be May of next year? I mean, I don't know. I personally think that's a bit predictable, so I'm not sure on that one, but we'll just be playing it by ear. So I'll go back to this 15-minute time frame. Now, I'm just going to real quick go look at these low cap stocks. Right here we got NIO. Still holding at this $5 area, which is really good. When I saw this coming down to this $4 area, I mean, that was pretty bearish, but it has recovered yet since. You can see there's a huge gap, possibly gonna gap fill this and then before running back up. I do currently own NIO, as I stated in my last video. However, it completely malfunctioned. So thank you for a person that commented. I believe it was RC. I'll post that comment right here. So thank you for pointing that out. I'll be looking over my videos to make sure that doesn't happen in the future. But yeah, so I do have covered calls, strike price at $6, expiring at, when is it? December 19th. So I have that going on. I'm just doing covered calls for NIO, just making passive income on that particular stock. Now, if we take a look at Plug has, been recovering pretty significant. I believe there was news about NASA teaming up with Plug or something like that, and then that's what caused Plug to move, to have some positive upward momentum. Plug has the similar thing as AMC. For people that don't know, I believe it's January 10th. I could be wrong. I believe it's like somewhere around there, January 10th, where they're going to be possibly having the doubling of shares. So that's kind of interesting setup as well for Plug. As far as NASA, I'm not a huge fan of NASA. People probably hate me for saying this, but yes, I am a flat earther. You can look up Eric Dubay and, just the huge deception. But however, hey, if that's bullish for Plug, that's bullish for Plug. This hydrogen technology that they have, hey, that's not bad though. So I will take that. So yeah, this is interesting. Markets are going to be pretty volatile in my personal opinion coming up. So very interesting stuff, interesting setups. So that is, very interesting. Really quick, if I jump over to silver, let's see, let's go to silver. Look at this. Silver is trading at all-time highs. If you look on this right side, $60.83. If you have not aped into silver, I personally, in my personal opinion, I don't think it's still too late. I think silver is very much undervalued. I did pick up physical silver around the early $40, so up about 50%. I'll be selling half of my physical silver once it hits $80. That's my plan for silver. Personally, I think we'll hit that next year, but if I have to hold a few more years, I'll hold more years till I get my 100% profit. But yeah, so that's all I got for this one right here. So AMC Pre December 10th. Interesting stuff, interesting setup. Again, we can expect some bearish momentum tomorrow, but recovering, Thursday, Friday. Rejection is what I personally believe is what's going to happen for AMC and GME in the broader markets. Again, none of this is financial advice. Do your due diligence, risk what you're comfortable with risking, and let's rise above. Let's get out of this 9 to 5. You know, one day at a time. Let's keep moving forward. And, you know, hit that like button. Thank you guys all for the support. Appreciate you guys for tuning in. Take care, and we'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.